For what purpose does the gentlewoman from Guam rise?
Madam Speaker, I move to suspend the rules and pass House Resolution 795.
The clerk will report the title of the resolution.
House Resolution 795, resolution honoring the people of Shanksville, Pennsylvania and the Flight 93 ambassadors for their efforts in creating the Flight 93 temporary memorial and encouraging the completion of the National Park Service Flight 93 National Memorial by the 10th anniversary of September 11, 2001.
The gentleman from Pennsylvania, Mr. Shuster, is recognized.
Well, thank you, Madam Speaker, and I yield myself such time as I may consume, and I thank the gentlelady from Guam's support on Resolution 795. On the morning of September 11, 2001, United Airlines Flight 93 was hijacked by al-Qaeda terrorists, but their evil plan was heroically derailed when the brave passengers and crew aboard that flight performed the first counterattack on the war on terror. They fought back. They sacrificed their lives so that others could live. Madam Speaker, today we have a pretty good idea of what the terrorists intended to use Flight 93 for, an attack on Washington, D.C., and most likely the Capitol building itself. The fact that the passengers and the crew ultimately crashed Flight 93 in Shanksville saved the lives of hundreds, if not thousands, of tourists, staff, and members of Congress who were in the building on that day. I was in the Capitol complex that morning, and I know many of my colleagues serving today were here and are grateful for the passengers and crew of Flight 93. The complete sacrifice made by those brave men and women who did an extraordinary thing in the face of an extraordinary circumstance deserves to be remembered and honored. Since that fateful day 8 years ago, the hallowed ground of the crash site has been visited by thousands of Americans from across the country to pay tribute to the memory of those extraordinary Americans. Since the attacks, the people of Shanksville and Somerset County have come together to protect the crash site, welcome visitors to their community. Along with the Flight 93 ambassadors, tremendous progress has been made toward establishing a permanent memorial at the crash site, ensuring that their heroic story lives on and inspires current and future generations of Americans. 8 years have passed since the 9/11 attacks, and we are encouraged by the progress that has been made toward completing the official national memorial to Flight 93. I am proud to sponsor this resolution, which calls on the Secretary of the Interior to complete the congressionally authorized memorial in Shanksville by the 10th anniversary of 9/11. While we will never be able to repay the heroes of that infamous day, it is our hope that this memorial, their sacrifice, will be permanently recorded, and the site of their passing will forever be guarded for all to pay tribute. I appreciate the opportunity to offer this resolution, and again thank my colleagues for their support, and I reserve the balance of my time.